today at Lincoln Financial Field. Welcome to this NFC matchup. Philadelphia enters up against Minnesota. Teams are taking the field. We're ready for the kickoff. Will be kicking off.
The Vikings will be kicking off to start the game. Sproles.
Good
back
distance.
to return.
This one is handled by Gibson. Ball on their own 25.
Regular. What screen? We turning it up.
Only one man back. They'll give it to the halfback. Number 42 comes up to make the play at the 29-yard line. Ball on their own 29.
Come on. Watch a man.
The defense lines up in the nickel. They'll go with a play fake. Gets rid of it. Oh, he takes the catch anyway. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain. Ball on the 46-yard line.
We like to practice rules.
Tucks it away. Setting up play action with the pass. Number 17 was the intended receiver on that play. Rhodes was there on the coverage.
One of us will make a play.
Throws it, slides and makes the catch. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
Number 86 comes in motion. Going for the first on short yardage. Throwing, and he hits his target. Joseph is there for the tackle at the 28-yard line.
Watch the screen. Here we go. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Hey, let's go. From the start.
Gets the call. Hunter is there on the stop at the 27-yard line. 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Yeah, let's go, baby. Don't make a play. Here I come. Danny.
They line up in the I formation. Number 97 is there for the tackle at the 26-yard line. To get the first down, they have to reach the 18-yard line. Minnesota comes out in the quarter defense. They're coming with the blitz. With the pass, he hits his receiver. They get first down yardage on that hookup. Ninth play of this drive. They're inside the 15.
Blue down. You gotta have it, D.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. Gets the pass off, and it's intercepted. An ill-advised throw that results in the interception, John.
And there's still a lot of time left to play. You know, these guys are willing to take some chances, and they'll turn it over once in a while. I'm sure this one won't affect them that much.
Jenkins comes up to make the play at the 13-yard line. 2nd and 1 coming up.
Let's go. Be physical.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3.
Come on. It's showtime, baby. Hey, watch the screen.
Give it to the halfback. They're going to spot this one at the 23-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here.
All on us, y'all. Rush in. Get it started.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Going to the air on 1st down. Right on target to the wide receiver.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation. Great fake. He'll keep it. He was really hit hard on that play. He makes a good decision, tucks it in, runs for the first.
Yeah, the defense just couldn't converge in time, and now they'll have a whole new set of downs.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Graham is there on the stop at the 45-yard line. 2nd and 7 coming up here.
Let's run, man. Get it up. Under 10.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Closing in, throwing.
The pass
incomplete pass. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
Dropping back, gets rid of it, and it's complete. Darby is there for the tackle at the 34. And this is the 8th play of this drive.
We like to practice rules. Deuce it. Get me going. That's strong. Ain't no thing. Stay both now.
First play to the right. Hicks comes up to make the play at the 31. 9th play of this drive.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
They soft, man. It's showtime, baby.
The Vikings line up in the bunch formation.
I really like the way these guys get after the quarterback. They have a bunch of effort guys out there that have non-stop motors. They push to the inside, they rush to the outside, and they really do a good job of applying pressure, forcing the quarterback to throw it before he wants to.
Darby is there for the tackle at the 19. And this is the 11th play of this drive. They're inside the 20.
Hey, watch the ball.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Takes over. Number 94 is there on the stop at the 17.
On the play.
2nd and 8.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Blue down. Blue down. Let's go, boys.
He gets the carry. Fakes the handoff. Gets the pass off. Number 47 is there for the tackle at the 11. They need 11 yards to get it into the end zone. Using split back. Hand off to the tailback. Pick is there on the stop at the 7-yard line. 7 yards to go for the touchdown.
All right, now. Hey, watch the screen. Come on.
Only one man in the backfield.
Here I go.
Going the counter play. Drop to the backfield for a short loss.
3-yard loss.
It's 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Watch the snap down. There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3.
Play hard.
Misdirection. So the quarterback keeper is the call, and the defense sniffed it out perfectly. It's 3rd and goal at the 14-yard line.
Don't stop. Don't stop that motor.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Pressure. Steps up into the pocket. Throwing. And he makes the grab. They stop the play on 3rd and goal with a great defensive effort. Davis will try to put them ahead with this field goal. The veteran kicks it through. The first drive of the game ends with 3 points on the board.
That's exactly what you want to do. Put pressure on the other team. Show that you can move the ball and their defense on the very first drive.
Minnesota is lined up for the kickoff. Sproles back to return.
Sends it sailing. This one is taken by Sproles. The defense did a nice job the last time around, forcing the interception.
25-yard line.
Regular. Here we come. Hey, let's go.
The Vikings with a 4-man front. Number 11 sends a man in motion.
It's showtime,
He'll
baby.
pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Jumps up and comes down to number 81.
On the
very
reception,
difficult
the result of the play is a first
When you
down.
go up like that, coming down with it is usually not much fun, especially when you got guys nearby who are waiting to put a lick on you.
Out of the I formation. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. The short pass falling to the turf, and it'll be 2nd
The
down.
intended receiver on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let us dictate.
Minnesota goes with a 4-man front. Away counter play. Richardson comes up to make the play.
On the run.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 3-0.
The score is
Vikings.
the Vikings. 3. The Eagles. Nothing.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. Ball on their own 46.
Watch the snap down. Here we go.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package.
Turn over, baby.
Gets rid of it. Completed pass to the back. Rhodes is there on the stop at the 42.
Play 2 quarters. 2 quarters. We like to crack the rules. Hey, watch the screen. All right, let's go. From the start. From the start.
Pass play here on 1st down. Throwing. Goes up. Makes the catch.
As a receiver, you like to have that ball thrown high because you're stretched out and vulnerable to the big hit by one of those defenders. But this guy's tough, and he'll do what he has to make the catch in that situation. I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
It's on.
Nickelback in this time. Pressure coming. Doesn't get much behind it. The defense forced the issue that time, John.
The guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
We'll have a tie game if he can make this kick.
The field goal
Long enough, but it's wide left. After the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10.
I can do it, baby.
They line up in the I formation. They're blitzing.
Incomplete pass.
This one falls incomplete.
Diggs,
Plenty
the
of pressure, and he
intended
barely
receiver
gets
on
the
the play.
pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, they might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
Seems like all they have to do is just throw it near this guy, and he finds a way to come down with it.
Yeah, I was talking to the coach this week, and he told me that he's probably got the best hands in the team. And right there, he just showed us why.
This one is handed off. Number 47 comes up to make the play
1 yard
at the
gain on the
46-yard
play.
line. Cook, the lone back. Throws it.
Incomplete
Pass falls incomplete. He fires the pass, but it's
The intended
overthrown.
receiver on
I
the
don't
play.
think that guy could hit the water if he fell out of the boat.
Let's go, baby.
Cousins out of the
Here
gun
we go. Check it out, baby. They ain't got nothing.
with the pass. Short completion to the wide receiver on the right side. And they don't pick up nearly enough for the first down, John.
I'll tell you, this is such an odd decision. You've got to be able to execute a play with deeper options when you've got 3rd and long.
Number 6 is ready to punt this one away. Sproles will go back to accept this punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
Made at the 11-yard line.
Deep in their own territory.
It's on. It's showtime, baby. Lucky. Stay at home. Everything you got.
Number 26, the lone back.
Get some slack going.
Hands it off. Big tackle. He puts everything into that stick.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
Let's go.
Minnesota using 3 linebackers. Under pressure, number 11 trying to play action, but the defense was right in his face to get the sack.
There aren't too many times when a defender comes in that cleanly and gets a shot at the quarterback like that. That was a big blown assignment.
And he hits his target. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
With number 26. Finds some room after taking the handoff, and it looks like about a 5-yard pickup.
They don't get nothing. Deuce it.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. Toss play to the right. Rose is there for the tackle at the 42. Ball on their own 42.
Watch there. We go, D.
Looking upfield. Strong move. Hunter comes up to make the play at the 47. 1st and 10.
Let's go. All right, let's go. Check it out, baby.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3. Number 54 is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. And this is the 8th play of this drive. Ball at about midfield.
Come on.
The Vikings with a 4-man front. Well, play number 42 is there for the tackle at the 46-yard line. To convert on this 3rd down, they have to get it to the 37.
Let's go.
Number 26, the lone setback. Throws it. Number 42 is there on the stop at the 37-yard line. This is the 10th play of this drive.
All on us, y'all. Ain't no thing.
Minnesota goes with a 4-man front with the carry. Number 55 is there for the tackle. 2nd and 4 coming up here.
So we gonna take it. They soft, man. I can do it, baby.
Minnesota comes out with a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. So he gets about 5 yards and the first.
Nothing fancy either. He just goes right at the defense to move those chains.
Let's go.
They'll go from the I formation. On the call, Benjamin. Rhodes comes up to make the play
on the carry.
at the 21-yard line. 13th play of this drive. Inside the red zone.
Let's go. Regular.
So they're now inside the 20 and down by 3. With the pass,
The pass falls incomplete.
this one falls incomplete. And this is the 14th play of this
on the
drive.
play.
Do something. Come on.
The offense has been stepping it up on 3rd down all day.
It's the pass off. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete
Joseph
pass.
comes up to knock
Joseph
that ball
on
on
the
the
coverage.
receiver's hands before he was able to get control of it.
Yeah, we see a lot of footballs popping up when he makes contact. And his instincts know
Elliott
when to
is
deliver the
lined up
hit
for the field goal.
and how to do it.
Elliott will tie this game up if the field goal
field
is
goal
good.
attempt is
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Number 35 back to return.
Booming kick downfield. From the 1-yard line. The defense did a very good job against them the last time they had possession, forcing a punt. Ball on their own 27.
Turn it out now. Here we go. Let's go. Be physical.
Going to the air on first down. With the throw. And he hits his mark. And he's ridden out at the 44. Ball on their own 44.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's go now. Play hard and fast, baby.
The Eagles come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play.
On the
Compton
offense.
is called
Number
for
79.
holding.
Holding happens on almost every play. It just depends on whether the official sees it and decides to call it.
They'll pass on first down. Slows him in. He won't get away.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back there. The defense was in man coverage, so he had some options out there in the secondary. He just didn't have the time to decide where he wanted to go with it.
Pressure with the pass. The wide receiver has it.
Watch this. He stands him up, and he puts him right down. That's stopping in your tracks right there. There's no need for the quarterback to force any throw. There's a whole second half to play, and they don't want to be making any mistakes.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Turn over. Let's make a play.
Drops back. Pressure coming. What a collision. John, the offensive line just can't stop that rush.
And that's one of the last things you want as an offense. It kills momentum when you keep moving backwards.
Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
From the start. Ain't no thing. Yeah, it's on. There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Gets rid of it. Off ball, he makes the catch anyway. The 40. Rhodes is there on the stop at the 33-yard line.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. It keeps the same defense on the field.
Everything you got.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off. And he hits his target. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point attempt is good.
Football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
Elliott in to kick this one off.
Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Hughes back to return.
A mistake by the kicker on that one.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
Cousins out of the gun. Going to the air on first down. Deep throw. On the sideline and out of bounds.
Robinson,
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Robinson was his intended target.
Let's go. Be physical.
Gets rid of it. And it's caught. Graham comes up to make the play. At the 49.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
With the pass, jumps and makes the catch.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
There's about 1 minute left.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. Hey, storm.
Drops back. With the throw, this one falls incomplete. A little bit long, overthrowing the receiver.
He looks a little jumpy back there. One thing you never want to do is look at the rush. You want to keep your eyes downfield. If you start looking at the rush, then you can never be effective.
The wide receiver has it. We'll probably see them in a hurry-up mode, even though they're in field goal range.
There we go. All day, baby. Come on.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off, and it's complete.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
We coming to rest. Let's go.
He's going for it all. He made the catch.
Minnesota.
Touchdown, Vikings. Bailey will attempt the extra point that would tie this game up. The point after is good. Cousins took control and moved his team down the field with very accurate passing.
He got it going right now, that's for sure.
Bailey looks like he's just about ready to kick this one
Minnesota
off.
is lined up for the kickoff. Sproles back to return.
From the 1. Defense gave up 8 touchdowns on the last series.
On the return.
Over to the right. Ain't no fence.
Minnesota using 3 linebackers.
Don't stop that motor.
They'll bring the blitz. Under pressure.
This defense is known for their tendency to overload and bring extra men in the blitz. The center and quarterback have to make good reads before the snap, adjusting the protection to give him the time that he needs to make the throw.
Number 26, the lone setback.
Hold the look.
On the call. Number 42 is there on the stop. At the 28. Go to the locker room with the score even. Philadelphia 10. Minnesota 10. Will be kicking off.
Philadelphia will be kicking off to start the second half.
Nice
Number
distance.
35 back deep to return.
This one is handled by number 35. Taking the knee might have been the better option there.
You know, these guys come flying down the field so fast, and this time he ran right into one of those coverage guys.
Hey, watch that screen.
Only one man back. Looking for room. Nice play fake. Throws it.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Number 19 was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Cousins with split backs. Number 82, the motion man. On the call. Shot is there for the tackle at the 12-yard line.
He saw where he wanted to go with it, and before he knew it, the hole was closing up.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Drops back. Steps up. Gets the pass off. Thrown behind, but caught. The 40. The 40. Graham comes up to make the play at the 28.
Watch the snap now. Run again. Here we go, baby. Play hard and fast, baby. Stay both nights.
And off to the tailback. They're going to spot this one at the 22. That's his 3rd tackle of the contest. 2nd and 4.
Deuce it. Here we come. Knock him out.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3.
Hold the look.
A little misdirection.
What a play here. When you anticipate the snap count perfectly, this is what will happen. I mean, he was into the backfield on top of the quarterback before he could even get the handoff.
Dropping back. Throws it. Behind him, but he has it. The back breaks free. Comes up to make the play.
The result of the
that was a
play
good
is a
adjustment
first
by
down.
the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
Gain of
2 yards to go for the
on
touchdown.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's go now. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Lobs one into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Cousins has now thrown for 2 touchdowns. Bailey comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys in the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Minnesota is lined up for the kickoff. Gibson back to return.
This one is taken by Gibson. Ball on their own 25.
Let us dictate.
Minnesota comes out in a 4-3. Gets the toss to the right. It's loose. The Eagles recover it. They got that one back. Ball on their own 29.
Let's go. Clear. Clear. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Minnesota lines up in a 4-3. Dropping back. Throws it. Throws. He's there on the stop.
With the reception.
The completion puts him over the 200-yard mark today.
From the start. Here we go. Hey, watch that screen. Here we go. You can't stop me. You got it.
It's free. The Vikings grab the live ball. Room to run. Dives. Touchdown. He recovers the loose ball and finds his way to the end zone. Bailey comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
Points-off turnovers are a big key to winning the ballgame. But when it's your defense that does the scoring, that takes the pressure off your offense.
Minnesota is lined up for the kickoff. Sproles back deep to return.
This one is handled by Sproles. The last time the defense was on the field, they scored on a fumble return.
At the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's ride, man.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Watch each other back.
Gets rid of it.
The pass
Incomplete pass. Number 42,
on the
Watson,
coverage.
causing the incompletion.
I'll tell you, there are plenty of guys in the league who take pride in making hits like that, especially when it causes an incompletion.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package.
Watch the snap now.
With the throw, he hits his receiver. Gibson makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Watch out.
They'll go from the I formation.
Do something. Hey, watch the screen.
With the carry, number 97 is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line.
On the
1st and 10.
They soft, man. Hey, watch the ball. Keep
Sproles lines up behind his fullback in the I. Number 81 goes in motion. He'll pass on 1st down. Closing in, throws this one off balance. Goes up, makes the catch.
That is just great athletic ability.
2nd and less than a yard.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Get it started.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. Throwing, and he makes the grab. Smith comes up to make the play. At the 42, ball on the 42-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
Minnesota lines up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. This one will be spotted at the 38-yard line. So that tackle was his 3rd.
Knock him out. Here we go, baby.
Minnesota goes with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the back. Number 97 is there on the stop. At the 38, 3rd down play upcoming. To convert, they have to get it to the 32. The defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down. Gets rid of it. Behind him, he has it. That's 3 times in this drive they've been able to pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up 1st downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Number 11 with a man in motion. On the ground. Richardson is there for the tackle.
On the
At
offense.
28.
Number
The call
71.
is holding, and that'll push them back.
That's what happens when your feet and your body get going in the wrong position.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package. Number 88, the motion man. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Quick throw. Jumps up and comes down with it.
The screen pass requires that you have some quick linemen who can move wide of the tackle and set up blocks for the guy coming out of the backfield.
Only 1 man back. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Number 26 is there for the tackle at the 32-yard line. The 17-yard line is where they have to go for a 1st. Number 11 back in the shotgun. Number 88 comes in motion. Snap and throw. It's a screen. Number 17 made the catch but was unable to get the 1st down. Elliott will come in looking to try the field goal.
The
So
field
he
goal
hooks the
attempt
kick,
is no
and
good.
misses the mark. So they're
Minnesota
ready to go
will
on
start the
offense
drive
after the
at
missed
the
field goal.
41-yard
They'll
line.
start at the
First and
41.
Watch left. Watch your eyes.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
With the carry, number 47 is there for the
1
tackle
yard gain
at the
on the
42.
We like to pack the wolves. Defense, get ready. Three shoot. Watch out. Watch the play. Here it comes.
Hand off to the tailback. Fakes the handoff. Gets the pass off. And it's caught. This one will be spotted at the 40-yard line.
offense.
So that
Number
tackle now
65.
gives him 4.
Second and
After the
long.
penalty, it's now second
Ball
and
on
long.
the 32-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen.
Cousins with split backs.
Short.
Long throw. Drops the interception.
Pass interference.
Mills got
on the
there a little
defense.
too
Number
early.
31.
Yeah, those guys were having a
First
battle
and 10.
all the way down the
Ball
field.
on the 46-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Cousins sends a man in motion. Off to the tailback, trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to
3-yard
go.
loss
I'll
on
tell you
the
what
play.
happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys in a run blitz, and the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
They line up in the I formation. They're going to spot this one at
with
the
the carry.
39. And
Loss
that's now
of 4
3
on the
tackles
play.
for him in this game.
Watch the
So
ball
they
be
dug
smart.
themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. They've done very well on third down to this point. Number 25, the motion man. Drops back, steps up into the pocket. Pressure, gets rid of it. The 30, the 20. Mills is there for the tackle at the 10-yard line.
Blue jam. Get it up. Come on. So low. Get some swat going. Here I go.
Gets the pass off. Straight to the wide receiver. So at the end of the third quarter, the score is 24 to 10. Vikings.
At the end of the third quarter, the score is Minnesota 24.
The Vikings have a good
Philadelphia,
shot at widening the
10.
gap. They have the ball in the red zone to start the fourth quarter.
Let us dictate. Go make the play.
On the ground. Touchdown, Vikings. The extra point attempt is good. They go up by 3 touchdowns after getting that one into the end zone. Bailey comes in to kick off.
Minnesota is lined up for the kickoff. Sproles.
And he got all
back
of
to
that one.
return.
A great kick. This one is taken by Sproles.
They need one quick score and then some more.
Ball on their own
Will
17.
start the drive at the 17-yard line. First and 10.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3. Gets the pass off. The defender's got it. The 30. Number 55 makes the fourth quarter interception. So after the interception now, it's first and 10. The defense lines up in the nickel. On the ground. Play action with the throw. The wide receiver has it. The 10. Touchdown, Vikings. The point after is good. The Vikings continue to increase their lead. Bailey in to kick this one off.
Minnesota is lined up for the kickoff. Gibson back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Gibson.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this
First
one.
and 10.
But it's an issue of
Ball
pride.
on the
They want to prove that they're
24-yard
better than they've played so far.
Nickelback in this time. They'll pass on first down. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. The 30. Smith is there on the
Ball
stop
first down.
at the 24-yard
First and
line.
10.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
Let's ride, man. Nothing. They don't get
Minnesota
nothing.
using 3 linebackers. Going to the air on first down. Hunter
makes
gets the sack.
3-yard
He does a
loss
nice
on
job
the play.
using leverage to
Second
get after
and
the
14.
quarterback. When you
Ball
combine
on the
that with his quick first
28-yard
step,
line.
you really have something special.
He was relentless out there on that play. Second time he's brought the quarterback down. The pass is picked off. The 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Bailey comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. The Vikings pour it on with another score.
Minnesota is lined up for the kickoff. Gibson
Good distance.
back deep to return.
This one is handled by Gibson.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for
will
respect.
start the drive
game really
at the
hasn't gone the way they
25-yard
thought it would,
First
but they
and
have
10.
a lot of pride in their team. I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
He hands it off. Fakes the handoff with the pass, and he hits his target.
Yeah, you see me. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Be careful.
Hand it off to the back. Number 55 comes
On
up
the
to make
carry.
the play
No
at
gain
the
on the
36.
play.
So
Watch
it's
out.
second and 10.
Be the hammer.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package. And the catch is
Number
made.
13
He took what he
on
was
the
given,
reception.
completing the pass.
Gain
Yeah,
of
what you
8
want to do as
on
a
the
receiver
play.
who's facing
Let's
zone
go.
coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your numbers. That was a good job.
A short pass off the
Gibson,
mark,
the
and it's now
intended
fourth
receiver
down.
on the play.
Number 35 looks like he's ready for the return. This one goes out of bounds inside their own 20.
One left. Play football. Let's go.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3.
Hey, watch the screen.
Looking to run it here. Ball loose. The
Ball on the
Eagles
play.
grab the live
Recovered by the
ball.
defense.
So with the play in
Philadelphia
question, the
is
coach has
challenging the
decided
ruling
to
on the
challenge
field.
the call.
The
Yeah,
play
they
will
might get
be
this
reviewed.
call reversed.
I thought he was down, and then the ball popped loose, but it's difficult to tell from this angle.
And mostly the official is seeing what we're seeing. So it's inconclusive. The call will stand since he needs to be 100% sure to overturn a call.
No fumble occurred.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play
Second and
reversed in his
13.
team's favor.
Ball
It
on
didn't
the
hurt that the
6-yard
official had some great replays to look at.
Hey, let's
And
go.
they made it easy to overrule.
Cousins with a man in motion. He's going to run. Douglas is there for the tackle. Not the traditional way to get the ball down the field, but it works.
Yeah, he's a quarterback, but on that one, he looked more like a running back.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Gets the pass off, and he hits his target.
19
Can't draw it
makes
up
the
any
catch.
better than
The
that.
play results
Textbook
in a
first
first
down.
down.
Ball on their own 20.
Turn it up now.
The Eagles come out in a dime
We have
package.
to practice rules. Cover that.
Throws it. Darby comes up to make the
on the
play
reception.
at the
Gain
28.
of 8
Second and a
on the
deuce.
play.
We're talking about Reed. Hey. Will. I can do
Only
it.
one man
Here we
back.
go. Let's go.
With the pass, he hits his receiver. He makes another
with the
catch to put him
reception,
over
first
100
down.
yards in
Let's go,
receptions
Fred.
today.
Let's go,
Ball
Pete,
on their
let's
own
go.
39.
Not today. Defense, get ready. One left.
Only one man back. He it off to the back. Lost some valuable yardage on that run
3-yard
through the
loss.
middle.
He's
on
got
the
to
play.
look to make his move earlier. If he sees guys waiting there in the middle, he's got to look for the cutback lane or bounce it out, looking for a little more room to the outside.
Tucks it away. He's there on the
carry.
stop at the
Gain of
38,
2
and
on the
they'll
play.
face a long third
and
down
11.
here.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Check it. Let's go now. Get it started.
Cousins with a man in motion.
Like swap. Let's go. Watch the ball be smart.
Tucks it away. Number 53
Murray,
comes up
the
to make
carrier.
the play. At the
5-yard
43-yard
gain
line.
on the play.
Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at fourth down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
And so the punt goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 5.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
Come on. Keep it up. What's the hard count? Set. Hut.
Hands it off. Gets it. Joseph is there on the stop.
On the run.
At the 12.
Gain of
Ball on their
6
own 12.
on the play.
Shotgun. Shotgun. Let's run, man. Do
The
something.
Vikings come out in a dime package. Throwing.
The
Pass ball's incomplete. Number 13 was the intended receiver on that play.
On the play.
Yes, on. X. From the start.
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. With a throw, number 42 comes up to make the play.
Watch the fake. There we go, D. Watch each other back.
Hand it off. He's brought down behind the line for a short
on the
loss.
run.
Ball on their own
1-yard
16.
loss on the play.
Clear. Clear. They soft, man. I'm coming through, baby. Let's
The
go.
Vikings line up in a 4-3. Gets the pass off. Jumps, and he has it. They'll spot this one at the 38-yard line. That tackle is his 5th of the game.
Play football. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. I can do it, baby.
With the carry, Richardson is there on the stop at the 43-yard line. Ball on their own 43.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. You gotta have it, D. Hey, let's go.
The Vikings come out in a 4-3 with the pass. Almost
The
intercepted.
pass
Number
ball's
13
incomplete.
was his
Number
intended
13,
target.
the
Number
intended
26
receiver
had
on
the
the
coverage
play.
on the
It's
play.
on. He's back. Come on.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. Throws it, and this pass is completed. This
Number
one was
13
spotted at
makes
the
the catch.
45-yard
The
line.
results
And
in
so
a
that
first down.
makes tackle
Hey,
number
watch that
6.
screen. Stay at home. Let us dictate. Everything
Minnesota
you got.
lines up in a 4-3. Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off. He finds his man. He puts
Matthews
something
with the
extra on
reception.
that throw, and that'll
First
keep the
down on the
chains
play.
moving.
And that's what it takes
Let's go,
sometimes,
be physical.
because defenders are so
man.
quick that 1 millisecond can
Hey, let's
make
go,
a
one
difference.
deep.
Number 11 starts out of the shotgun. Gets rid of it. It's batted away.
Fastball's
Time
incomplete.
is working
Rhodes
against them.
on the
Yeah, I'm
cover.
thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
Set. Hey, watch the screen.
Pumps once. Throws it. Throw is there for the
Makes the
tackle.
catch.
At the
The play
15-yard
results
line.
in a
He's
first
trying to
down.
get them back to
Here
the
we
line.
go. I'm coming through, baby.
With the pass, he was tipped.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes the throw like
on the
that.
play.
Number 13 was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Hey, here we go.
Number 11 goes to work with an empty backfield. Throwing.
The pass ball's
Incomplete.
Number 13.
14th
the
play of this
intended
drive.
receiver on the play.
It's too much for him. Ain't no thing. Saber. Be careful. Let's go, D.
The Vikings line up in the quarter defense.
There we go.
With the pass,
Incomplete
this pass is incomplete. And they
Gibson,
have to
the
go to the
intended
air because they need
receiver on
big
the
plays
play.
fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
And he makes the grab.
Set.
The
extra
point
point
after
attempt
is good. The Eagles still down by a bunch. And they'll try the onside kick here because they don't have much of a choice. They have to get the ball back. The onside kick is off from the 47. So they're able to make the recovery on that
will
attempt.
Start the drive
Ball on their own
at the
47.
47-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Minnesota goes with a four-man front. Pass play here on first down. Throwing. And this pass is completed. Number 13 didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
With the throw, he hits his receiver. The coach is having them hurry it up.
Here we go.
Going to the air on first down. Throws it. He was tipped. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
All day, baby. Come on. Blue down, blue down.
The Eagles line up in a 5-receiver set this
We're talking
time.
about Bree.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. Matthews was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended
Alexander
receiver on
with the
play.
coverage.
There we go, D. All right, now. Here I come. Stay deeper than deep.
Dimebacks in for this play. Number 86 goes in motion. Throws it. He can't stay inbounds.
Pass.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
On the play.
Matthews was his intended target. Johnston comes into the game for the punt. Number 35 is back to receive this kick. And he waves for the fair catch. It's first and 10.
Hey, let's go, 1D. 3 shoot. Knock him out. We coming to red. Let's go. Get it started. Set. Watch each other back. Here I go. Let's go, boys.
Gives the ball off. Mills is there on the stop.
Holding.
At the
On the
25-yard
offense.
line.
Number
Inside their own
71.
20.
Here we go. Royce in. Turn it up now.
Be the hammer, not the nail.
Do something.
Pick breaks the play up in
Holding.
the backfield.
On the offense.
Ball on
Number
their own
89.
6.
Let's go now. Come on. Watch your eyes. Let's ride, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Looking to run it here.
On the ground.
Jenkins comes
on
up
the
to make
carry.
the play.
Gain of
Here
8
is a
on
third
the
and
play.
long situation.
Third and long. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. Set. Hut. Hut.
Looks like someone
ball.
jumped early. Number
False start
89
on the
was
offense.
flagged for the
Number
false start.
89.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
Cousins with a man in motion.
One of us will make a play.
Handed off to the back. Graham is
Murray,
there for
the
the
ball
tackle
carrier.
at the
3-yard
12-yard
gain
line.
on the play.
They played it safe, stayed on the ground, nothing doing. Number 6 will come in now to punt it away. Sproles back to return. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 42-yard line.
First and 10.
Go now. Damn right. From the start. Here we come.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package. Pass play here on first down. Fires this one out quickly. And he hits his target.
Eagles.
Number 11 got that
First and
pass
10.
out very
Ball
quickly,
on the
John.
Those quick read
38-yard line.
passes to your
There we
wide
go,
receivers
baby,
can turn into some of your biggest plays. And if he can make the catch and find some room, maybe he can make one guy miss.
The pass
And he can
falls
take that thing a
incomplete.
long way.
Number
Smith was
81,
there on the coverage.
The intended receiver on the play.
All right now. Here I come.
Minnesota comes out in their nickel package.
We turning it up.
Throwing. Right on target to the wide
Timeout
receiver.
called by the offense.
So this could be the last play of the game.
Play it. Wham. Watch a man.
The Vikings line up in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off.
That's the
a lot
end
of
of the
scoring,
game.
but a
The final
one-sided
score
game.
is the Vikings 45, the Eagles 17.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Some publications, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.